Okay. Come here. Come here. Oh, come here, Bear.
Guess I should have had a hat on too.
You want to go snag one? Snag one?
No, it's all right.
I'll be the song and dance man while you go snag one.
Okay, you do that.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
So what do you want me to sing?
It's your choice.
On the road again. Been there, done that. Come here, Bear. So earlier this morning, I don't know if you caught it on Instagram and on the Tom and Lori RB Facebook page, I threw up just a real quick video. We got up super early with the, they call them the pickers and the leafers, the people that come and pick the grapes, and they hand pick these grapes. They hand pick everything at this vineyard. And we watched them do that, how they did it, and you went after they picked all the grapes and everything, and you did all that other stuff. Mm-hmm. And we're gonna have some videos coming out on that in the next couple weeks. It's gonna take time to edit all that and get it all organized.
Yeah, but that will be a big production type video.
So maybe you're wondering, what do you mean vineyard? Good morning.
Good morning. Cheers. Good
Cheers.
morning, everybody.
Cheers.
It'll definitely be afternoon by
Good
the time
afternoon.
that you get to see this.
But we are at your friend's.
My friend from a long time ago. We were in our 20s and we met where we worked together in Reno.
They own a vineyard.
And they're starting a winery. So that's why we were here for them to harvest all the grapes.
Yep.
And watch the process of them cutting them. You've got people that leaf them. They call them leafers.
Yep.
And they take all the leaves out as much as they can. And then it goes in these big bins down to the winery, and it goes into this machine, hopper thing, and they dig through and pull out more leaves, and it goes up this conveyor belt and goes down into a chute, and all the berries are taken off of the vines, off of the stems, and it gets separated into different bins. And then they pour all that into another big bin, and they test the wine for sugar and acidity and pH and all that kind of stuff. So then later on today, what they'll do is they'll add their additives, whatever it is that they do to wine, and their yeast and all that kind of stuff. And then there's just a process that goes on, and I'm not even quite sure about it because we haven't watched it yet. Just stuff that Michelle has told me. So it's Destasio Vineyards in Amador County. And we're mooch stocking. So it's pretty cool. It's a beautiful, beautiful place.
They own all of these vineyards and the acreage, and she says, come on, and we're just boondocking here, mooch stocking.
Yeah.
Really, yeah, I guess we are mooch stocking. I started to say we're not using any of their things, but we're using the ground. So we parked our rig,
this would be a perfect place for Harvest Host.
Yeah. Parked Talo. Yeah, because they're building a brand new tasting room, redoing and everything like that. So we'll have to tell them. We'll have to tell them about that.
Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah. On with the regular chat.
On with our regularly scheduled programming.
Back to our regularly scheduled program. Okay.
Mr. Radio Guy.
Okay.
So last Saturday after we talked to you, we had mentioned that we were going to Max's, the last football game for us to get to go to.
That was in Truckee.
So it was in Truckee, and that was our last weekend in Truckee.
Mom and RJ came over.
Mom and RJ came over for their last visit with us before we left, because we were leaving on the Monday after that. Mm-hmm. And so it was kind of bittersweet saying goodbye to everybody. But you know, we'll be back, and we are moving on to go see our other daughter and her family and our friends, and
more friends.
So just gotta keep making the rounds, right? Yep. And then Sunday, just
we kind of helped Ranger Greg at Martis Creek just kind of pick up things here and there. We surveyed the handicap sites.
Yeah, we did that. That was kind of interesting, seeing how all that, the transit works and all that. So it
Check out the videos on that.
Yep.
And
then
Monday,
just packing up, just getting everything ready for pack up. We weren't going to be in a big hurry to leave in the morning on our travel day.
Because we were going 50, 60 miles at the most to our next stop.
Yep. So we just kind of did a leisure morning and got stuff together. And then, it'd been 3 months since we had traveled. So it was like, okay, what do we do now? Thank goodness for my lists.
And then Monday was the travel day.
Yeah,
and like I said, we only went 50 to 60 miles. And
Dutch Flat.
Dutch Flat. Mm-hmm. And we'll have videos coming out of this little girl being a little germ. Oops, I used the word.
You used the germ. I was just geeking out.
Geeking out in Nevada City over where the movie The Christmas Card, a Hallmark movie channel, was filmed. Most of it was filmed right there in Nevada City. So we went to all the little locales. She got her picture taken with
just in the various areas. And obviously it wasn't every single one of the spots, but it was some of them. And
that'll be on a Tuesday video coming out this Tuesday.
And it's just always fun to go to Nevada City. It's just a cute little town, and I love all the small old houses. Everybody's homes and yards are just pristine. Everybody keeps everything really nice, and they cherish their history there. So that was really good. Bear did really good traveling. We had only taken her previously to, like Reno back and forth. It was, like 30-minute drive and stuff, but we didn't have Kaylee with us. So this was her first time riding in the truck with Kaylee, and we weren't sure how it was going to work, and it was no problem.
Piece of cake. She's a good dog.
No problem. And
Incredible.
Kaylee is good, and she's tolerant, so...
And I actually think that first drive brought the two of them closer together, literally brought them closer together. But now I've noticed that inside the trailer, inside the house, they'll come nose to nose, they'll lay next to each other. They're still not super friendly, but boy, they're getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really working out great. And she barked.
Oh, she has found her voice.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, listen to her.
It's like a protective bark. Very protective.
She is...
just surprised the heck out of us.
And we think it's because she's learning we're her people, this is her home, so when somebody comes around or near it, she's being our little watchdog now.
She's letting us know.
Yeah. The RV park that we stayed
Dutch Flat.
at Dutch Flat, that's a nice little one. It's, kind of on it down a little hill.
Yep.
And it's funny because you look off the side of the highway and there's like a mountain right there. It's like, okay, where in the heck is there room for this RV park? But it's there, and it's nothing fancy, but it's nice, and nice people, great owners.
Passport America, so it's $25 a night.
Yep.
Not bad at all. It's all 30 amp. There's no 50 amp, but it's all...
They're working on 50 amp, though.
They are.
Yep.
You're right. They are working to upgrade that.
Yes.
They do have some dry camp spots, but most of it is 30 amp with sewer and water at most spots.
Yeah, I think it's just they don't have sewer the closer you get to Canyon Creek.
Yeah.
They can't have sewer over there, so you just have to go to the dump station.
Yeah.
But the day that we got there, because it was an easy travel day and stuff, we got set up quickly, and then we went for a little walk.
About a 3-mile hike, basically. It was 1.5 miles down the hill.
No, I think it's only half a mile down and then a half a mile back up.
It was half a mile down the hill, and it was 3 miles back up the hill, is what it felt like.
Yeah, ask Bear. She'll tell you. Yep, because you just walk down. You have to kind of go around. There's some private residences that kind of flank the RV park, so you have to go around them to get down to the creek. And then down at the creek, they have a picnic table and some chairs, and
it's really cool.
It's just really awesome. And
we'll have videos on that coming out at some point here in the next couple of weeks.
We finally have some content, you guys, other than this, we cleaned the campground today. But as soon as Bear got down to the creek, she jumped in it.
She went right in the creek, and I'm like, oh my God, I got a water dog.
Daisy hated the water. You couldn't even get her near it to get a drink. No.
She wouldn't. I don't care how thirsty she was, she would not go near a creek or running water or anything.
When we were in Montana and you were at the headwaters and you wanted to touch the beginning of the Missouri River because you grew up in St. Louis.
I touched the end, now I've touched the beginning.
He wanted her to go into the water so badly. He pretty much drug her just so she got a toe in, so he could say that she got into the
But this
headwaters.
one, boom.
Yep, she was ready. Cool her little footsies off.
You're such a good girl.
Yeah. So that was on Monday when we got there, and then Tuesdays when we went to Nevada City and did that. Did that little tour,
again,
which was a lot of fun.
kinds of content, all kinds of videos going to be coming out. So.
And then
Wednesday, we just explored real close. We went to Dutch Flat, which is where the RV park is, and it's beautiful in that area of California. It's just pretty. Incredible up in the Sierra right
just
there.
All the wooded areas and stuff. And I say it in our video that's coming up, but it's reiterated again that I grew up, going over that mountain pass all my life and never stopped to see these little towns. I mean, I hadn't gone to Nevada City until you and I went in early 2000s. And so it's just kind of cool to go and see some of these little spots. Very historic in the gold mining area over the mountain. So Dutch Flat had a really awesome old hotel.
Pretty cool.
They're doing work on it, some renovations, and it isn't open for business.
It's going to be a fabulous little stopover for people who want to go explore this part of the Sierra. It's going to be incredible. Yeah, we'll have some pictures and video of that, but y'all need to go and see it yourself because it is really neat. And we don't want to show you everything because then you'll never want to try and go there. We just want to tease you with the little bits and pieces of stuff. Thursday was another travel day. Again, short, not very far from the Dutch Flat resort that we stayed at to where we are right here. It really wasn't, but there was a lot of windy two lanes that we had to drive on, and we were only doing 20, 25 miles an hour, maybe 30 sometimes. Yeah, so it took us a couple hours. It took a couple hours to get here, but oh my gosh. That wasn't bad. This countryside is beautiful. Yeah, I think how do you say the name of the county? Amador. Amador County. And you think you're in a different country. Part of the world. Yeah. It's just amazing. We're going to have all kinds of videos and pictures of this area for you in the next couple of weeks. Just amazing. Yeah. And the first night we got here, Michelle's husband John was still out of town, so we went and got some Mexican food and brought it back here, and it was pretty good. It was really good. And what I thought was cool was as soon as we got done setting up and we went over to talk to Michelle, cracks open a bottle of wine. It's like, all right. Hey, we're at a Vineyard. It wasn't even 5 o'clock yet, but it was 5 o'clock somewhere. So we had shared some wine and went and got the food, and then had some more wine and visited and had some more wine. Had some more wine, and then last night we had some more wine. More wine. So her husband John, he's amazing. He came back from Washington D.C. He was there working, and gets home yesterday. Traveled all day. All day. He got up at 2:45. Our time. No, it was 5 something there. He said. Oh, okay. So 2:45 Pacific time is when he got up. Yeah. And then he gets to town, gets off the plane, goes grocery shopping, comes home, and cooked a fabulous, delicious dinner. Had all the hors d'oeuvres out. Italiano dinner. Yes. Real Italiano dinner. Pistachio. So it was such a fun, enjoyable evening last night. Getting to know him and the stories that they would tell, and then these two Italians telling stories about their families and their heritage and stuff. So here's the tractor. Yeah. I think they're done now picking, right?
I believe so, yeah. Looks like everybody's on
looks
break
like
over here.
Either on break or back or something.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't have a whole lot, but they're picking Cabernet.
I went out there and looked. I didn't see any bottles. I was going to pick a few, but
Pick a few bottles.
yeah. I mean,
No,
you know.
a few bunches. Tom still has to do his grape stomp. So we're planning on that.
It's like,
Yep.
you know, yeah, we're going out there and we're going to pick Cabernet this morning. I'm like, cool. I walked out there and it's not like any liquor store I've been in. There's just a bunch of grapes hanging off of leaves.
But it's fascinating watching these people work so hard and so fast to get it done as quickly as possible. It's very important too to do it when the fruit is cold.
Cold in the morning. Very important to do it early in the morning.
Sometimes they even do it at night.
Yeah. It's very educational to watch it, the process.
Yeah, and we're only getting this big of a sample.
Little bits and pieces.
Yep. So, so that's been a lot of fun. Been a lot of fun just walking around here.
Yeah.
There's a whole row of walnut trees, and we have got a big canvas sack of walnuts. And so I need to go.
I need to crack my nuts.
I need to go get a whole nother bag for John. He said, "You can have as many as you want. Grab a bucket for me too." And I said, "You betcha," because they're like all over the ground. That's not even what's still up in the trees.
Yes.
Yeah, you're a nut. You and your nuts are nuts.
Huh?
You and your yeah.
So we're enjoying our time here.
It was funny because we were talking about like how long we were going to be here. Michelle says, "Oh, they're going to be here a year." He says, "Okay."
It's a year. I'm like, no. Really? We can stay that long?
Yeah. It's like, really? Okay. We need to figure out a way to dump our holding tanks, but we'll figure it out.
Oh, man.
But, yep, so we're looking forward to the rest of our visit here, and then we'll be heading south some more.
Move about that far again. We don't know where. I'm not planning it out that far. I know the end game, but between now and then it's kind of open. So we're just kind of, okay, we'll stay here a few more days and then leave.
To somewhere.
Somewhere.
But our
somewhere out there.
Goal is, Bakersfield for Thanksgiving and
yep.
doctor appointments.
Like Captain Kirk said, somewhere out there.
Yeah. It's hot sitting in the sun.
Okay.
Okay.
We're done.
We're done. We hope you all have a very fun, happy Saturday and a great week. And we hope that you enjoy our videos to come, because we have a lot more exciting things coming than just us going around the campground.
Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up. Click the little bell. Get notified every time we put up a video. And make sure you use the Amazon link that we have below.
Christmas is coming. Start your Christmas shopping, and please use our Amazon link.
Less than 2 months away from Christmas.
Yep.
Hello.
And it'll be here like that, and we all know it.
I know it's not Halloween yet, and I said it. But it's less than 2 months.
Yeah, and we all know how quickly the time seems to pass by us. I know it's every minute has 60 seconds. Every
it really
hour
doesn't go
has
fast.
60 minutes.
It all
blah,
goes
blah,
the
blah.
same time. You know, there's 60
but
seconds.
our perception of time.
In a minute, there's 60 minutes in an hour, and there's 24 hours in a day. And
all right, Father Time. See ya.
See ya. Hey, get me my cane. Okay.
Bear. Good girl.
That's my baby.